it's been a while since I made a vlog, so here we are. And for this one, I wanted to talk about boredom. I recently realized that I'm allergic to it, or I try to avoid it as much as I can. And I do it by trying to fill my day with tasks, with to-do list, even if I don't really have anything to do for that day. I still want to be productive. I still want to be doing something with my time. I don't want to waste my time by doing nothing because of boredom. But upon research, boredom actually has a lot of benefits when seen in a different light. Of course, there's a saying that goes, an idle mind is the devil's playground. So we don't want idleness that leads to sin or to temptation, but we want to cultivate boredom as an avenue for creativity, for openness, and for stillness, even inviting God in to that time and space where we just let everything be instead of trying to do as much as we can to fill our days. So the first benefit of boredom that I found out is it helps cultivate creativity. Because when you're bored, that often gives our mind the chance to daydream or to imagine possibilities or to just make room for fresh ideas without being stimulated by our phones, by social media, by information that we don't really process. And that leads me to the second benefit, which is boredom allows us to reflect on the information our brains are taking in. One example is when we're scrolling on Twitter or on TikTok, you know how there's a variety of things you'll see on your feed. Like 1 minute uh, you'll scroll through a video of someone getting beaten up, or and then when you scroll you'll see a cute animal, and then when you scroll you'll see a news about this nation that's so you don't really get to process everything because you're taking so much information just to get stimulated. But when we're bored, we have the time to process things. So that's the two. And the last benefit I think would be really boredom gives us some type of rest in a way. It allows our brains to just pause and yeah, just be still. And actually, God reminded me the past week. Last week we had our prayer and fasting week for our church, and during that week, I was looking for Him in miracles, signs, and wonders. I was waiting for Him to reveal a grand vision for me, to show me in a dream something amazing. But that did not happen. But instead, He reminded me that He's in the mundane, in the boring moments, in the day to day. And that's also an encouragement for us that we may be looking for God in the mountain peaks, in the highs, or in grand and miraculous uh, moments, but He's often waiting for us in the form of quiet time with Him, of a gentle whisper from Him, and it it's up to us to be intentional with how we see boredom, with how we see that time and space, because I know that God can reveal Himself all the more when we make room for stillness. So I hope this video encourages you to embrace boredom in a way that you've never done before. So that's my task in progress to also, I think boredom allows me to imagine new things with God, and I'm excited to cultivate that more. That's it. Thank you for watching this video, and here's to being bored and enjoying it with God.